Good morning. I'm in Stuttgart. Had a very lovely day yesterday, and now I'm off to the Black Forest. I've heard that it's really nice to drive through, and hopefully I can make some videos and perhaps even film the outside of the car. What's strange is that I've been doing so much driving, and because I put my hands on the steering wheel with my thumbs here, I'm getting RSI, repetitive strain injury, on my thumbs just by driving around and then checking on my phone for the directions and things. Anyone who complains about the English roads and potholes, come visit Stuttgart, the home of Porsche and Mercedes and all the cars. They have the worst roads on the planet. I'm doing 40 kilometers an hour because any faster and I'd have to go out and pick pieces up of my car. It is just diabolical. So bad. The country that has amazing autobahns has terrible, terrible roads. Here's some very, very important advice I want to give to all my viewers, especially those driving around Germany. So, in England, when you come off the motorway, it's a very gentle exit. So, you come out and you gradually go into a road. So in Germany, the slip roads, or the exits off the motorway, they are virtually perpendicular, so they're 90-degree turns. So if you're not slowing down to the best of your car's ability to turn, you're either going to flip over or you're going to end up just going straight into the barrier or something. I nearly had a crash. I mean, this car stops. When I say it stops from 60 miles an hour to 0 in 2 seconds. So it has amazing brakes, which is why I'm not dead. But just to warn everyone that it's very important to slow down when you're on the continent, because in England or in United Kingdom, our roads are very well designed. Right, so I'm a little lost as usual. The sat-nav
keep right
in the Porsche is diabolical.
Please make a U-turn if possible,
Yes.
and then turn right.
If you told me on time what I was supposed to do, I wouldn't be
Prepare
lost,
to
would I?
turn right.
Also bring a couple of different types of sat-navs if possible. And what I mean by that is, if your car has a built-in one, download a sat-nav app with offline maps, because if you don't have access to the internet and the sat-nav in the car is messing about, at least you have an alternative. So I use Google Maps, Apple Maps. I have an app called SatNav, which I paid for to download all the European and American maps. And I still have issues. I admit I have a bad sense of direction and I get lost very easily, but at the same time the roads change so frequently and the sat-navs are not real time, so they're not updated real time. Therefore sometimes you get to a junction and the sat-nav says there is no junction. and you don't know which one you're taking or where you're going. So yeah, that's some advice from a traveler who's going around Europe and getting frustrated. I think I may have mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but I'm not sure, and it's something I really like, so I thought I should share with you this feature in Porsches with PDK gearboxes. So if you're going through a tunnel, you see all these Ferrari drivers revving and making all these sounds, and obviously as Porsche drivers we don't like doing that. We don't like making a lot of noise and we want to look understated. But if you're on your own and you fancy some fun, pull both the paddles on the steering wheel, if you have a sports steering wheel with these paddles, that is, which is why I don't choose the multifunction steering wheel. They're useless, too many fiddly buttons. You should be driving and focusing on the road and changing gears. These paddles are amazing. You don't want those little things that you control with your thumb. So anyway, you pull them both together at the same time and the car goes into neutral, and then you can rev, and then you press one of the levers again and it puts it back in gear. So it's a really cool feature. I don't think they advertise it or tell you in the manual that this can be done, but it can be done. So I thought I should share that with you. Hope you'll have some fun if you don't already know. Okay, so I thought I might have stepped into some manure or cow dung when I got out at the forest, and it might be stuck on my shoes because I could smell manure. But it's not my shoes, it's not in the car. The air around me, everything smells of manure. It's a bit disgusting. Especially for people who live here.